Update. In-laws 60F, 79M are begging for forgiveness. Should my wife 35F and I 38M keep the door closed? First, my wife was right. The cancer story was bullshit. They were just trying to manipulate us. The same night I wrote my last post, I just let my wife know that I was here to listen if she wanted to talk about any of it, that I would always support her no matter what she decided. She thanked me and I didn't bring it up again. She had her therapy session and afterwards said she wanted to talk. She said she wanted to get more information before making any decisions. She reached out to a trusted mutual connection and asked them to discreetly find out if the cancer was real. They reported back to say my FIL appeared healthy. My in-laws are apparently planning a European vacation for August and they're telling people we are going with them. Connection was also able to confirm Mary is supposed to go on this trip along with her new boyfriend, much older rich finance guy. Shocker. And that my in-laws have not told anyone about what happened with me and Mary last year. They just told people we moved away for work. Obviously, at this point, any possibility of reconciliation was gone. I don't think I've ever seen Jenna angrier than when we found all of this out. Just the utter gall of them lying about something like terminal cancer to manipulate my wife into forgiveness. I'm still amazed they would stoop so low, but it was eye-opening to see comments on my last post talking about how common it is. They even call it Christmas cancer. Some people just have no shame. Jenna decided to write a letter this weekend explaining that she knew they were lying about everything. She told them that they and Mary are essentially already dead to her. She's processed that grief and recommends they do the same. She also said that if they try to reach out again, the next letter they receive will be from a lawyer. She told me that writing the letter was healing for her, so that's one small thing to be grateful for. We were left wondering who told them about the baby / gave them our address. I'm sure the address is not hard to find with public records, but we have been so careful about the baby. The connection we reached out to didn't even know about her until Jenna called. We / trust them, just didn't want to take any chances of it getting back. We went over for dinner at my parents' place a couple of days ago, and Jenna started telling them about what happened. Noticed my mother averting eye contact and my heart sank into my stomach. I asked her if she had been the one to contact them, and she just started bawling, saying she couldn't imagine never knowing her own grandchildren and just wanted us to heal and be a family together. My dad had no idea she had reached out and was shocked and disappointed in her as well. I went absolutely ballistic while Jenna sort of just shut down and got this blank look on her face. I can't remember half of the things I said, but I ended by saying she would now know what it's like to not have access to her granddaughter, just like my in-laws. We took the baby and left right away, ignoring calls / texts from them and eventually my siblings. So now we're both feeling betrayed and heartbroken. Never in a million years did I think my mother would violate our trust like that. We're so close. She loves Jenna and the baby so much. My family knows exactly what happened with the in-laws. She can't claim ignorance. Obviously, we're taking a lot of space from them, but funnily enough, Jenna is advocating for us to not be too hasty in cutting them off. She feels like my mom was not acting maliciously and is open to giving her a second chance, especially given she's been nothing but supportive of me / my wife until this. Somewhere down there, I know she's right, but it's too fresh and I'm still so angry. We've asked for space from my family and they're being respectful about it. We'll take a weekend to cool down before we figure out next steps together. Thankfully, we have this cute little chubby grub in our house that giggles and makes silly sounds, so it's hard to stay super upset or in your head about anything for too long. I know it's going to be a hard road rebuilding trust with my mom, but I feel somewhat hopeful that things will be okay in the long run. Thanks again for your help. TLDR, in-laws were lying. There was no cancer. Wife told them to go to hell. My mom was the one to contact them, and we're taking space from my family before we explore repairing the relationship. Currently focusing on squishing my daughter's cheeks to feel better. We're going to be okay.
Am I the asshole for telling my husband that I married him to have a partner, not another burden? I, 24F, and married to my husband, 25M. We have been together 8 years, married for 1 week, just bought a house over a month ago, but have been looking for 3 years due to the economy. He has never been the most helpful with our apartment, but swore it would change. Fast forward to now, and to no surprise, he is little to no help. He does not clean up after himself with the exception of his own laundry. I expected this after watching my mother do this the entirety of her marriage. No idea why I thought mine would be any different. Regardless, this wasn't my breaking point. My breaking point is the stupid decision he made to get a breed of dog I told him he should not own. We both work. I work from home and bring most of the income. He does work hard doing HVAC. My job is the most important to be able to pay for everything we need to survive. He wanted a dog, and I did too. I picked a hound at the shelter. She is not perfect, but she's not a bad dog. He wanted his own dog. We have 2.5 acres, so sure, why not get another one so long as there are no issues with my dog. She could have a friend. I told him he should research what kind of dog would be best for him. He said he decided he wanted a husky or German German Shepherd. I asked if he did research. Not of course. He thinks they are cute. I explained why he should research the dog he wants and that Huskies and Shepherds are known for being high energy / needing lots of work and attention, which we don't have the time for. So what does he do? He goes and picks out a full Siberian Husky. She is sweet and all but does typical Husky things. She is bored and tears things up, specifically MY things. She has ruined so many things of mine, costing me a lot of money, which he can't pay back because he doesn't make good financial decisions. His dog interrupts my work and makes extra work on me, cleaning up her messes. Tonight, I broke. We went out to do errands and we have to crate her due to her shredding issues. She burst through the crate and destroyed not only the trash, but a bunch of my belongings as well. She peed on the floor. I lost my shit. I called him an asshole for not caring and expecting me to be the one to train and entertain his dog. I also said he is intentionally stupid for not doing research when I told him to, and I'm tired of doing everything AONE, and that I wanted a partner, not another responsibility. He does nothing and I can't take it anymore. I said a lot of crappy things I won't repeat, and now I am sitting in a gas station parking lot 20 miles from home because I am so defeated. I have no place to go, and I don't want to go home because I'm just overreacting like I always do, and I will eventually cool off and act normal again. Am I the asshole? TLDR, husband got a dog when I told him not to, dog destroying all of my things. I snapped.